I have to order this when I get off the air. Now, of course, I forgot because I walk out the door and it's like, good night. I got to do it today because these are phenomenal, whether you're doing sushi, whether you're doing vegetables, whether you're doing fruit, whether you're just doing snacks on movie night. Not only do you get great kind of separation here, 3 compartments, but the magic is that great little guy at the top. That's where you can put the ice to keep it all chilled.
Absolutely. And that's what we're going to show right now. So here I have sushi.
Okay.
The problem with this normally is by the time we get it where we're going, it's kind of warmed out. If you put ice on the bottom, it'll actually soak into what you have in the product, whether it's egg salad, chicken salad, or your sushi. So we figured out heat rises, cold goes down. So we'll take our ice and put that right up on top. We'll take our cover, we'll lock that up in place. Now the cold that you have here, it's going to radiate down on top of the food, keep it a great temperature. It's not going to sog into your food, so if you're doing shrimp cocktails and stuff like that. And I'll tell you what, it's easy to do, 3 compartments, but I have to say this is Triton. This is one of the strongest materials and one of the hardest materials to manufacture because, as you can see, this is a gorgeous piece. It looks like crystal.
It does.
You
can see right through it.
Absolutely. So you can see from the top into the product, and you can do this with anything, whether it's cold things that you want to do, or we'll go into snacks as well. So here what I did, this is your tuna salad, actually your potato salad, macaroni salads. So we can do this with tuna salad, shrimp salad. You can do shrimp cocktails.
When we're talking mayonnaise, like I'm just thinking when it gets to be a little warmer out, this is where this is like a must-have. If you do any outdoor entertaining or you attend any outdoor parties in the summer, this is what you want with that ice contraption on top to be able to keep that cold because you do not want to mess with mayonnaise.
And then it's so easy to transport and you're 100% on. Again, this is going to come out of the fridge, go into your product, and then take the ice and put it on top. Just a little suggestion. Let's say if you're doing like a shrimp cocktail. Can we go back over here just to show this? Here I have the shrimp cocktail laid out. When I got to the party, I took the ice out of the top and then I filled it up with my cocktail sauce.
Multitasking.
Exactly. You can take that to the side and then you can use it for your dips. You have 3 different compartments, so this can be crab claws, shrimp, and maybe some fresh lobster tail. Of course, I'm a little extravagant. I like my good foods.
Don't ever apologize for that. I think lobster tail's fabulous. Here's the thing. It's on a clearance price, which means we will not be able to bring this back. It's 45% off of the QVC price, $16.68. And if you use your Q card, that breaks it down into 3 monthly payments. I'm telling you, multiples on this, the way to go.
Absolutely.
Because look at that, the salsa and the chips, you don't have to worry if you're in the car. Like, the salsa's not going to spill all over the chips, so it's all yucky when you get there. It's keeping it all in its place.
It keeps it in. In fact, it's good that you mentioned that because this has a silicone rim on the side. So everything's been thought about when they manufactured this product. That silicone rim is going to keep that water from dripping out if it was ice in there. It'll keep the sauce from overflowing. You turn it, it locks into place. Now you can carry it and take it where you want.
Well, and I'll tell you what, this is nice and sturdy because the ice, the fruit, you know, you've got a lot packed in here.
Yes.
And you know what else I like? That dome. All your fruit's not going to get smashed by putting a lid down on top of it.
That's correct.
Look at that.
That's correct. It actually gives you a little extra height, too, when you're loading up your tray.
Yes.
Here I did for the barbecue, so we have tomatoes, onions, and lettuce. So you can take that out to the picnic table, because it's going to come up soon. Believe it or not, this weather's going to change. And then we'll be sitting outside having our burgers and our sausage
laughing
patties
about 14 degrees.
And it's just, and let me just come behind you here. I want to show the product with nothing in it so they can see. So the top piece, this just turns off. Here's where you can put your ice, or you can do dips, or you can do sauces. You can also fill this up with candy. So I can have like a granola mix up here and 3 different compartments down below filled up with whatever I like.
Maybe for the kids, you do like the ice cream bar or the cupcake bar, and then you can have all the stuff they want. Oh,
Hot fudge up top.
Well, now we're talking, Chef Tony.
Yeah, you know me. I have to watch my weight, but I'll just open this up because I want everyone to see the 3 compartments.
Moderation, but look, how do we clean this?
It's top rack dishwasher safe if you wanted to, or just soapy water and a sponge. It could go in any part of the dishwasher because it's Triton. This is the same material they use in airplane windows. So
it's tough.
It's tough. It's really strong.
Well, and when you think about it, it's on a clearance price here of $16.68. When you start thinking about all of the times you'll use it, and I love that you're going to this next because we have movie night in our house. We just had it the other night. You have the snacks out, but here, instead of bringing, a couple of different bowls, making a couple of different trips, you make one trip, you plant yourself on the couch, you press play, and the evening begins.
Absolutely. This is trouble for me. A nice thing of milk, and I'll eat that whole thing, but you got to take them off and put them together to make a double stuff. So my kids will be laughing right now. I don't
don't know how anybody watches a movie and doesn't have popcorn. So that's my kryptonite right there. I do want to give you an idea of how big this is. 7 inches high, 13.5 inches long. It's 12 3/4 inches wide. This really is a nice size. Love that it locks in place. Love that these lock in place. Take it on the go. Bring it, tailgating at football games in the fall.
Yes.
Bring it when you're sitting maybe at the outdoor concert this summer. 300 have been picked up, and this is a clearance price, so please take advantage of it while we still have it. But I'm all about the appetizer. It's like sometimes I don't need the meal. I see the chips, the dips, the cheese. I am in.
Crudité.
Crudité.
I love fresh vegetables, so here you can fill it up, and you can see I didn't just load up one compartment with an item, so you could fill it up with whatever you like.
Well, and if I may,
Sure.
I want to grab, because I want you to be able to see, this is how cold this is. Like, this is actually colder than it is when it's in my refrigerator, which is nice.
You can see the little frost
You
on
can
it,
see
yep.
the little kind of frost, the condensation on it. That's how you know it is working, and that's how you know that your veggies are going to stay nice and crisp.
It's pretty
They're
cool.
cold. Like, this does a great job.
It
It's
does.
cool to the touch.
Well, cold goes down, heat rises. So when they invented this, they came up with a really good idea of how to make it work. So here's a tip for all our foodies at home. Fill it up with whatever you like. Place this on top, lock it, open up the top, fill it up with your ice, turn it like that. Take it outdoors, take it to the party, take it to the picnic. When you get there and you're about to serve, take the ice out and fill this up with your dip, because now you set that to the side so everyone can dip in. When you're done, just cover that up, take it home, throw it in the dishwasher, hand wash it, and then you're set, ready to go.
It's less than $17. Q Card breaks it down into 3 monthly payments of $5 and change. Not only is it on the go, not only is it going to be upside down again, not only, can you tell I need coffee? Not only is it going to keep your food chilled, it's going to keep it protected from bugs. And I love that instead of having, to put the paper towel or put something over this, you've got a nice clear lid that you can just lift off when somebody comes over to take a little bit of the potato salad.
Correct.
And then you put it right back on. Bugs aren't getting in there.
That's exactly right. And that's one of the things I like. You can cover this until you need what you want. Take it, add you want, put it back in. Here's another thing. If you do mini spoons, you can fill this up with spoons so people can be spooning out what they like. So if you're doing certain types of dips that you would want to do that with. And again, the top just opens up. Take your ice cubes, place it on the inside. That's going to take that coldness down on the food. It'll also make the Triton material cold, which keeps your food cold. And I can't show it on this one, but I do want to show it over here real quick before we're done. This also has a really good rim on the bottom. There's a bit of space here. So it's going to stay up nice on the counter, but your food's not down on below. So if the counter's hot, like if you're out in the barbecue or your patio, it's not going to get through it.
It's up a little bit.
Yeah, it raised it just enough to keep the food off that hot platter, or hot
I'll tell you what, how many, Mike, did you say have been picked up? 400 have been picked up. This is 45% off of the QVC price, $16.68. I got to tell you, if you can pick up multiple, this thing's fantastic. It is K43379. Coming up in a little bit, our friend Richard Roman is in the house. And look, first of all, not only is it fun to say spoon, but you get a set of 3, and you're talking about being able to scrape that very last bit of peanut butter out of the jar. You can also use these to measure, and then take a look at the design here. They sit up off the countertop so you have less mess. Brilliant, brilliant. Customer top rated clearance price. I'm going to say again, if you can pick up multiples of those, maybe not bad. I'm sensing a theme here in the show, actually, because as I stroll over to my friend Chef Joe here, here's the thing. You may want to have multiples of these, because we're sending you home with a set of 3, but we're going to talk about how unbelievably versatile